Hey y'all! I hope everybody's having a fantastic day as usual. It's raining in my corner of the woods. I am actually sitting next to an open window. It's incredibly relaxing, which I think is good. I think it's necessary, especially after Wednesday's reading was a little bit heavy. I don't know if anybody else could really feel that. It was very heavy for me, but I'm glad that, I in our prayer, I said, when we all feel it needs to be felt, and that's what we did, right? And today is Freaky Friday. We're going to go ahead and do a relationship spread. I've gone ahead and I haven't done a ton of relationship spreads, which is why I'm very excited for today and all the subsequent Fridays. And so I did some research online. I ended up coming up with this spread just for today, and maybe we'll use it going forward. Obviously, we're not going to do the same spread every week, but except for Mind, Body, Soul Mondays. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for today. I'm excited for this whole adventure that I'm going on with y'all, and I wanted to tell you a little bit. I decided that, for the first little while, I'm just going to get used to doing the 3 videos a week. And then once I start feeling more comfortable doing that, I plan on, I was looking at what I wanted my channel to be. And I don't just want it to be tarot. I kind of want it to be the Wikipedia of all things witchy and weird, if you catch my drift. So my plan is, when eventually, if I start feeling more comfortable doing the 3 videos a week and I get into sort of a groove with that, I'm going to open up my channel. I might either do a Tuesday or a Thursday, and it's just going to be like a crystal of the week to start. And then we'll move on to like herbs. I plan on doing numerology videos. I want to teach you guys about this world. I find it to be so fascinating, personally. So let's learn. Let's learn together. There's plenty of things I don't know. I'm not saying I know it all, but I would love to learn with y'all. So let's go ahead and jump in. My plan was to do the first reading with the Rider-Waite deck, which I've gone ahead and shuffled. And then the second reading, we'll do the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. I'm still learning how to shuffle the Enchanted Gate Tarot deck, but I did want to show it to you guys. So here's the High Priestess. They're also very glossy cards, which I don't think will work with my ring light. But yes, here is the High Priestess. I find all the cards to be so emotionally charged. Oh man, they're just like, here's the Two of Swords. I don't know which angle works best for y'all, but yeah, they're just, and the Three of Swords, come on. Is that not the rain in the background? Oh, and me. Sorry, I got really excited when I saw these cards. And I'm very excited to use them once I learn how to shuffle them. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and say our opening prayer. I've done an opening prayer and a closing prayer just because yesterday I said a closing prayer after the video being so heavy, and it really helped me to kind of finish off. And so I just think if we do a little closing prayer and an opening prayer, everything will be all good. Let's go ahead and say it. By the breath of air, may clarity speak through me. By the flame of fire, may I channel with purpose and passion. By the flow of water, may we all feel what needs to be felt. By the roots of earth, may these readings be grounded in truth. I call on what was, what is, and what is yet to come. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. And I've gone ahead and written it down just because I don't know if you guys can tell. I forget what I'm saying a lot. And so remembering a whole spread that's not one of the simple ones like divine guidance or mind, body, soul, forget about it. Okay. This person's purpose in my life, how their energy affects me, our strengths as a team, our challenges as a team, any underlying issues, and how we can communicate better. I really like how this one has gone in a circle, almost. Okay, let's see. You and this person are a great match, especially on paper, but there's definitely some anxiety and like control issues. You know, and I feel like this one is a pretty heavy card. Wow, all the readings are just going to be super heavy. You know what? It's fine. All right, let's jump into it. This person's purpose in your life, you guys are meant for each other. You are definitely meant to be together. The purpose in y'all's lives is to win. You know, because this card is really just about triumph, winning, rejoicing and celebration and all of that. It's all about you've won, now it's time to celebrate. So you found your person. So it's kind of like, okay, I found my person, now what? Our next one is how their energy affects me. And we've got the Hanged Man in reverse, which the Hanged Man upright would mean that you're feeling complacent. And now in reverse, I'm going to go ahead and assume that it means that they make you feel alive. They make you feel driven. They make you feel important and valued and, you know, all the good stuff that a partner should. Your strengths as a team, this one I'm seeing a lot of connection, like just a lot of things falling in the right place. You guys probably like 90% of the time you guys gel. But your challenges as a team is that I'm seeing one person wants to control the space. And the reason why I say that is because the king, he's not controlling by nature, but has the ability to be controlling. Also, there's only one person on the card. So I'm definitely getting the vibe that one of y'all has the issue. And it's primarily the space is what I'm kind of getting. Like, you know, these buildings back here, I'm getting it's like they want to control the home, or maybe this is a coworker and they want to control the office. Maybe you're having a hard time with somebody who always wants to hog the thermostat. But the underlying issue in here, this is so interesting. You know, a reverse cup always means anxiety because water's pouring out. And so I feel like with the Ace of Cups, you make them feel things that make them uncomfortable. You both make each other feel alive and like you're winning. But there's some other stuff under there too that's like they're just not ready for the feelings that you make them feel. They're just not ready. And so how to communicate better, I think this card is really telling you to take a pause. Take a pause when you're having a hard communication day or maybe a hard communication moment and just recuperate. You know, don't try to, how do I put this? Don't try to fix it all right here and now. Definitely take your pause. Go collect your thoughts, be angry, call them every name in the book. No, it's not going to be solved right now. Sit in the uncomfortable. And then come back with fresher eyes. Because you can't, Once you're already like at that state of elevation, there is no real fixing it in that moment unless they give you everything that you want, because you are on defense right now. That's really the vibe I'm getting with a lot of these cards. So that's very interesting. But yeah, that was our first reading. Let's go ahead and do our second with the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Okay, gonna give these a little mixy mix. And split that. Just felt right. Okay. This person's purpose in your life, how their energy affects you, your strengths as a team, your challenges as a team, underlying issue, and how to communicate better. I feel like I'm reading for the other half of the last reading because, and the reason why I say that is because this person's purpose in my life, the card Temperance, is all about feeling out your feelings. You know what I mean? Like taking that pause and really letting the tears flow and the fire flame. You know what I mean? That's the other person's purpose in your life. But maybe you just need to hear both. So here we go. 2, how their energy affects you. I'm getting a lot of hopeful vibes because the birds are just sitting in the sun. I almost picture it as like 3 grandmothers sitting on a porch. They've got maybe their glasses of wine, glasses of coffee, sweet tea, whatever you name it. And they're just enjoying the sun in the sky. It looks like possibly dusk. So I really feel like their energy makes you feel like you're surrounded by love. 3, your strengths as a team, the 7 of Wands. So you guys are a very remarkable pair. Maybe a lot of people find you interesting, at least one of you, or people say you guys are such a good couple. You just stand out among the rest. You know what I mean? Your challenges as a team, it looks like it may not always be picture perfect. Because I see the lines here in the background. I see how everything is held together. And then, you know, of course, in the center, there's this beautiful rainbow watercolor mixture. I just feel like everything gets put behind closed doors. And I kind of feeling like you might feel isolated from your friends and family members. Maybe not because of this person, but also because of this person. You feel me? Your underlying issue. There is no opportunity for mistakes, especially in a mindset here. That's what I feel the underlying issue is. And how you can communicate better is this one is funny actually. It says, don't go to bed angry. Get your thoughts out, obviously in a healthy way. But I'm seeing that you need to figure it out right now. That's what I'm feeling with the Son of Swords, is that it needs to be figured out. Oh my gosh, I can't pick this card up. Figured out immediately. Otherwise, you don't feel okay. Everything feels broken. You see this seam down the middle here? That's what I'm feeling. So, I definitely feel it's saying that this person is making you feel things, and part of it is comfort, part of it is unique, but something's not being said. I'm really looking at these ties here, and while they look like professional ties or whatever, it's just one layer on each. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely feel a lot of resentment is an underlying issue. Yeah. So it might be time to talk about your feelings. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because if you're having some resentments, if you're feeling like everything is picture perfect on the outside, but there are things behind closed doors that don't make sense, it would definitely be important to seek some counsel on those things. Possibly seek some counsel, get some ideas, and come back to your conversation with whoever this other person is prepared. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. So let's go ahead and close out reading number 2. Today was not quite as heavy, but I think reading on camera, especially to somebody who I can't see if the cards are resonating, it makes me really nervous. But that's okay. We're here to learn. We're here to grow, right? Let's go ahead and say our closing prayer, and then we'll say goodbye. By the breath of air, may these words settle gently. By the flame of fire, may you carry the spark of what was revealed. By the flow of water, may you release what no longer serves you. And by the roots of earth, may you walk forward feeling supported. So it was, so it is, and so it will be. All right, you guys, it has been real, it has been fun, and it has been real fun. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on Monday for Mind, Body, Soul Mondays. Bye.